Hey guys, all right, we are going to start off with tarot. I want to thank everybody for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and yeah, let's get through this. Let's see what we're working on. I want to pull a tarot because I hate when my reads seem so negative about karmic, but it is what it is. That's how we grow, is by us understanding and realizing the people that come in our lives to teach us lessons, and they come in the form of mothers. They come in the form of, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. That just tells you right then and there where we are, and we nurture these situations until we can't nurture them anymore, until we're just tired of the bull. And so that is why I have to keep in touch with not only the positive side, but also realizing the growth that we've experienced, if that makes sense. Let's go from there. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, nurturer, social, big-hearted, very big-hearted, and toxic to herself. That just tells us where this read is. But this Queen of Pentacles also has strength, and with this energy, strength is not always physical for her. Her patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes her strong, not the sharpness of her words. I say her because I'm speaking in general for her, meaning could be anybody. I'm sorry. But, that is, inner strength is power, and it's having the courage to stay when it comes to over nurturing a situation. My grandbaby is about to come in here. I told you guys she's not feeling good. So, yeah, but we have the Ace of Cups energy. And with the Ace of Cups energy being here, this is opportunities. This is great love, and this is joy. True love, romance, and loving yourself. So that is accepting yourself, loving yourself, and knowing that you have whatever it takes. And this is with the Queen of Six of Pentacles, tried to come in reverse, but it's sideways. This is given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. This is the read that keeps coming out when I don't use the situation deck, but somehow it comes, not just the situation deck, but the other oracle decks, but somehow it comes out to saying the same thing. We learn this lesson. We learn that giving and receiving is a lie. She's so cute. She's sneaking in here. She's saying something I can't hear. But you hear my cussing son. But anyway, so just giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. And it's also having balance. But again, being in the Queen of Pentacles mode, we can do that and be toxic to ourselves because we overgive to a situation. Hold on, let me close this door. I'm recording. We overgive to a situation, person, place, thing, or situation. We overgive, and therefore we turn around and we start to feel, the hurt and the heartbreak, and we start to quietly love ourselves and realize and regain our strength by at some point speaking our mind. Does that make sense? So that's why I try to start with tarot, just to let you know that we can keep putting in all the other situations that has happened that causes the wounds to be opened back up and the bandages to be ripped off. But, again, we have to know where we started at. Okay, so the card that fell out, sorry. Yeah, it's the Queen of Swords. That's what I was saying. We speak our mind. So when we get to this point to where we feel like, we have to love ourselves and we've given too much, then we get into our Queen of Swords bag, stand up for yourself, always speak your mind, and don't take shit from anyone. Same thing, if I was to make this, and I'm, the reason why I like these cards is because it's saying independent, unbiased, clear, and very direct, in your Queen of Swords bag, So we have so far Pentacles energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have Leo. We have water energy. We have, again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And we have air energy on the board. So this is you realizing, who you are. And it does, Pentacles, 6 years. Could take you 6 years to realize. Pentacles are equivalent to a year. It could take you 6 years to realize this. And that's where a lot of us are. And it's okay. And it's like when you hear these messages and you understand that, the love, falling in love Having a resolution and a union with somebody will be the best thing in the world. But if they haven't grown, sun card growth, right? I didn't even know that was there. If they haven't grown, it's just like your what is it? Just keep going backwards. You keep going in that through, that circle, that up and down, back and forth, runner chaser situation, and becoming a fool, right? A leap of faith, a fresh start. And this every time, this leap of faith will be a fresh start every time this person decides that it's okay to come back around. You fall in love over again, all over again. Every time they say something, they turn the music on, they do this, they do that, and in turn, there's no growth here until you decide to get in your Queen of Swords bag and really realize what you bring to this table when it comes to dealing with anybody. Does that make sense? And so we have the 10 of Pentacles here, 7 years. So we have 7 and we have 10 years. 10 years when you finally get to the point to where you realize that not all family is crazy. Not all family uses you, but the ones that do, you learn to set boundaries with, right? You can actually focus on your wealth and, build your foundation and be successful, right? 6 years, 7th year, this is learning that you have options, long-term investments, and seeing results based upon what it is. Either you're stagnant or you're not. You know what I mean? And so that's where we are with this situation. And that's the reason why I keep having to put tarot before oracles. Because again, the oracles are telling you where the pain was. The tarot is letting you know that this is something that you've gotten through. And this is how you've learned to grow from this situation. Does that make sense? So that is where we are with the situation. Now, with this being said, I can go ahead and pull tarot again just to reiterate, So I'll pull my favorite, my old faithful, the Monopoly deck. So the Queen of Pentacles is what we're going to clarify because, again, nurturing, having a big heart, being toxic to yourself. Yeah, this is because of that Two of Cups energy. Toxic to yourself because you'll do anything for love. Two of Cups energy. The strength comes, when you realize that strength is not always physical, like this other person probably, made it seem like, yeah, because it's confusing. Options, more options, options here. 7 of Pentacles, this is, because I think I said this was options, but this is being patient. Pentacles, 7 years of being patient. 7 of Cups is knowing that you have options. Once you realize that this is the confusion, illusion place, you have options. You have hope and you have choices in regards to how you choose to speak your mind when it comes to this person. Are you going to be silent or are you going to be in your Queen of Swords bag, very direct? So you're changing it up. Ace of Cups is the true love. This is romance. This is loving yourself because the heavy burdens that this has caused you. The heavy burdens that this has caused you. It says, share the burdens, lighten your load, and learn to delegate. You don't need to do it alone, but you have been, right? You have been doing it alone. 6 of Pentacles energy, giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. But that's toxic because now you want this, Too many cards came out, but I'm not going to take them. But you can see it's more wands, swords, and pentacles. It's just having, yeah, I'll take them. Forget it. It's like you were mentally stuck. Once you start giving, and not receiving not even an inch of love or respect. You didn't want financial. You wanted love or respect. Your future started to change. 3 of Wands energy. 8 of Swords is mentally stuck, but you started to look at things, looking at different directions on which way to go to get out of this situation. You wanted a happy home, happy life, happy wife. 4 of Wands energy. This is happiness. This is peace. This is harmony. You wanted that. And therefore, now you have clarity in order to in order to figure out how to get it, with the Ace of Swords energy. And then we have balancing act. This is you juggling and figuring out what where your priorities lie at. And that's with you. Is it continuing to give to others wholeheartedly and not expect to receive the same yourself? Not even an inch of appreciation, And it's just like, you know what? I have to be the provider of emotional support for myself, immaturity for myself. Love yourself here with the Ace of Cups. Provider of prosperity and power as well. I have to provide the prosperity and the power for myself. I've been patient long enough. I've been patient long enough. And then this is win or lose. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to get out of this strong because I do have options. And this is you going after your passions. Does that make sense? So you see that the excuse me, the energies come out the same way. This is you learning, how to maintain. Now, I'm reading the cards here. I know what the meanings are, but I'm reading the cards so that it won't seem like the cards are just, I'm just saying what I feel. And that's not the case. So being in your Queen of Swords bag, this is you being very direct. You're being very direct in regards to your wants and your needs and the boundaries that you're setting, and so yeah, this is collaboration. You're being very direct and you're telling people who you are willing to collaborate with, who you want to work with as a team, or how you want to work as a team. And you're seeing good results in regards to you just having a little strength, but not using the sharp words. You're being direct with what it is, because now you're developing affection and creative energy with the Page of Cups energy. This is going after what you're passionate about, your creativity. And then with the King of Swords energy, this is a provider of logic and impartial judgment. You're not judging anybody. You know how this person, place, or thing, or situation was going, but you knew how it was going to end if you didn't end it, right? Meaning that if this person never grew, then guess what? There will be no union. There will be nothing if you didn't love yourself. Does that make sense? So you had to be a fool and step out and develop trust and manifestation for yourself. Falling in love with yourself, not waiting on a union, falling in love with yourself and letting the person watch you work. 8 years of this. You see what I'm saying? 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles is out here. Letting them watch you work. Watch you work on yourself while you separate. You're moving forward. No matter if it causes you, sadness. This full energy that you're taking a leap is going to cause heartbreak and sadness, but also liberation in order for you to find a way out. Because the Queen of Cups is a supporter of compassionate, intuitive feelings. You use your intuition. You know that this needs to be a happy, fulfilled place, and it will never get that way if you keep surrendering to an experience or a situation. You have to realize that wishes do come true, and you can have that abundant legacy that you always dreamed about. You're not interested in being stagnant anymore, or you've reached this plateau and you're bored and you're done. So you're starting off this time stable, though. You were waiting, and you were, waiting for this person who was providing, authority and charm, more so charm than authority, because authority figure is going to lead you in the right way, right? A true leader leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. But that wasn't the case when it came to this person. You had to use your intuition to let you know that you are giving to a situation wholeheartedly and not receiving a damn thing in return. You had to look at it like that and understand that this is you back in your Queen of Swords bag. It's just all coming full circle, like I said. Queen of Swords bag, the supporter of truth and protection. You're protecting yourself. And the bottom line is that this person will never, ever conform to any traditional institutions, High Priestess, Hierophant energy. You cannot trust that this person is going to give you the correct wisdom to get you to where you want to go. And that's where you had to retreat from distraction to determine your own truth, or focus on material detachments. And then the Judgment comes out. A new phase begins for you. There's hope and growth and optimism for you. You just have to hold on tight. It could take 4 years, 4 of Pentacles. It could take 4 years for you to get to that. And that's why the 10 of Pentacles always comes back out. Because the 7th year more so, is when the 6th year is when you realize that you were given to a situation and not going to get shit back in return. The 7th year is when you actually were patient in regards to seeing results, positive results for yourself. The 8th year let you know that you were working and you were learning and you were beginning a new phase. The 9th year let you know that, okay, wait a minute, I think I'll be a little successful and, have these different rewards and maybe even find a great love. And the 4th year, which will be equivalent to the 10th year, is you being happy, having a happy love, harmony, and carefree life. And so, with the 6 of Cups, knowing what memories caused you to love yourself, and in turn, understand what real love is, and the memories being there. But the Knight of Cups also says that this is a messenger of romance and invitation. So somebody could be letting you know what real love is by showing you. And the consequences of that other person's actions, as well as yours, are at hand. And so, therefore, with the Justice, it's like a moment of glory, success, and good news, So you're receiving all of the news that you want because you got rid of these self-destructive patterns that you were doing. 6 of Cups, given to people wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. You got rid of those self-destructive patterns, whether it be addiction. You could be addicted to having a codependent relationship. You could be addicted to drugs. You could be addicted to just helping and trying to fix people. But this is where your decisions, you had to trust in yourself and trust in the indecisions that you've made in the past, and find solutions to difficult situations, because you're independent and everything was making you stressed out, and so now you're receiving, information and different kind of contracts behind you, knowing that it's the messenger of slow and steady. It's going to take a minute, but you're going to persevere in all of these. And then we come full circle with the Chariot being here. So that's just something that somebody needed to hear. And that's the reason why I went ahead and put it this way. Now let's find the situation deck. You know what? No, I'm going to do the archetype deck. I like this deck. I'm waiting for a couple of more decks to come. I've been contemplating on ordering this deck for a while. I spend so much money on cards and I don't even use half of them because I got to get a feel for them, or I just got to take the time to learn them. Okay, too many cards came out, but Old Soul is here and a Loner is here. You have an old soul, and now you could be a loner, or you could have been a loner. You're an introvert. You could be clingy, but you use your intuition in regards to this secret love. It could be toxic to you. You're a creator, and you want this king. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, chemistry and a reunion. So maybe when this person gets out of this situation of feeling only like they're a hottie and they can't do anything, and you realize that the codependent energy of this relationship wouldn't go nowhere unless you removed yourself in order to grow. So this chemistry is here, and you could be having a reunion. But this person, when they feel like they're God's gift to green earth and don't want to change up the way that they're doing things and not realize this is the codependent relationship or type self-destructive type energy, then once they figure out why you removed yourself, I'm pretty sure it'll be because of that situation. So this is for somebody to hear. I don't know who, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from this is the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. I'll pull from here. Heal Yourself reading cards is what it's called, and get a message, for you. Yeah, I'll get a message for you. But yeah, here it is. Love. Yeah, love. And the bottom of the deck is beauty. So love. I'll read this to you out of this book. All right. It says, card number 28. Somebody could be 28 years old. Youngins. Hold on one second. All right. It says, let go of your limiting beliefs about love. I told you it'll come back around full circle. Your heart desires more connections, love, and nourishment. It says you are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear, in particular, your fear or rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and the ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to others. If you have been holding on to your past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person. Queen of Cups energy. Be someone who always makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes and make them feel understood. Um, I'll read it over. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good. Whenever you see people loving each other and knowing this is coming, know this is coming to you in the form of love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. It says take action. Focus on your heart. Take some slow, deep breaths. Imagine unlocking the door to your heart. What does your heart look like? Is it cold, frozen, and dark? It says, or is it full of warmth, light, and sweetness? If it is cold and gray, imagine melting the cold with yellow light. Who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. Say what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and answer back from the high priestess, from the highest place within them. Give yourself permission to experience an open heart. Every time you want to close your heart, take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. So again, you had to heal in order to, you had to let go in order to heal. And now you could be in a situation where you're learning, and this person is learning about how always being a hottie can cause a lot of codependent industries, codependent relationships, and the chemistry and the reunion could happen now that they realize that they lost you. Look at how he's staring at her. And look at her. She's sad and she's lonely, but look at how he's staring at her. So this is all you want as a true king. You're a creator. You realize that there was certain toxic things. This person will always be your secret love. You have an old soul and you cling on to this situation and you try to heal everyone. An introvert and a loner should just say a lot about us being cancers. I swear we should have been a hermit. I don't know why they didn't make us the hermit and made it, gave it to, what is it? Pisces? I don't know. Was it Pisces? Who was the hermit? Yeah, is it Pisces? No, 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 no. Hold on. Virgo, Virgo. I don't know why I said Pisces water sign. Gave it to Virgo. We should have been the hermit, because when all else fails, when we don't feel secure about things, we turn around and go into our shell. But that's just where we are when it comes to how we deal with things. Community. We look for people to help uplift us and go from there, and that could be where the community is. Again, you had to, in order for you to have this house and to let this person really see that they can be considered a false person by them having all these different things going on, you had to end the situation. You had to end it and go and move to a distant horizons. I don't know, take what resonates, but there's a message coming towards you, message. And also the Lovers is here, and great fortune, great fortune. So adjudication is here. So there you have it. This is for someone. I'll pull from the Spiritual as Fuck deck to see what comes out. One card only. Okay, there it is. It says, be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. So again, hey you, yeah you, the one who sees what's wrong in the world and knows, and who knows that the difference between being an activist and being a whining ass complainer is action. You want the world to be more kind. Kind the fuck out on the people in your life. Hate litter bugs. Pick up some trash. Can't stand judgment, blowhards. Quit judging them for being so judgmental. It really is kind of that simple. So again, focus on what you are doing. Don't focus on anyone else. Focus on what you're doing, because that is what the problem is. You are so worried about other people that you and what you're giving to them, and you're not giving nothing to yourself. So again, be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. Up in here, and that's what you did. And so that's why you move forward. That's why you are where you are now, and that's where the growth comes in. I don't have to pull a situation deck to know what it is that's causing you to feel some kind of way. It's been years. It took you 10 years to kind of get around this circle of actually starting to do, what was causing you anguish, because remember, you're giving to people wholeheartedly because you realize that that's how you get your blessings. But in the process, you needed financial support, and those people that you knew that you could never turn to wasn't there unless you were getting some type of government assistance, child support, or alimony. And that took a lot for you to get. And so you just went ahead and said, I'm not letting you weigh me down no more. Grip, anchor, chains, weigh down. I'm not letting anybody weigh me down. I'm creating my own shit. Does that make sense? All right, you guys, that is what it is. Have a nice day. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I come on. I thank you guys. I appreciate. I love all the comments. Thank you again. Thank you for supporting my channel.